Gonna talk all night, or are we gonna play D&D?
There it is. There it is. All right. Yeah, or only 10 minutes after start time. So, and we were talking about do the point thing, and we're not bullshitting.
We're on time. We're early.
Right? Exactly.
Don't worry, and we'll tangent later. Start talking about fucking
always does. So when we left off, you had signed up for various contests of merit at the Festival of Merit. You had completed the call to arms, and one of you, I think it was, whom was it? Pete had won the arm wrestling competition? No, it wasn't Pete.
It was me.
It was Tazgul.
I got Medal of
the Medal of Arms?
No, I think it was
Medal of Muscle.
Medal of Muscle.
Yes, did you
when I squeeze it?
Yes, exactly. Right? Pete took a second place in the fighting contest, but was told he could compete again tomorrow. And that is where we left off. It is currently about midday. You have several other contests to compete in, which some of you have signed up for, and some of you were deciding whether or not you were going to sign up for them later. So without further ado, let's go ahead and decide which one you guys want to do next. I will read off the contest one more time, so you know where we're at, okay? We have the one-shot solution, which is the navigation through the finished maze that they were working on. The Ephelon plunge, which is the swimming contest to retrieve a rusted spear from the bottom of the Ephelon River. The Wet Walks Paddywhack, which is the rice harvesting contest. Riddles and Rhymes with the Elders of Jigao. And Herding the Horizon Backs. So herding the Horizonback tortoises from their Wet Walks area to the jumble.
I must do the Ephelon plunge and prove that I am a superior swimmer.
Absolutely. So I believe you were signed up for it. I'm not sure if anybody else was, but I know you were. You're Queequeg, and you were signed up for that. So without further ado, which contest do you wish to take place in? Participate in next? Don't everybody talk at once.
I want to plunge.
Yeah, I vote for
pretty hot day, guys.
All right, you're gonna all go swimming?
I mean, Pete's gonna stake the Evie. He's already participated in 2 contests, and he's also gonna help her in the turtle herding later or whatever.
Okay.
So Evie's taking part of the turtle herding?
Sounds good. All right, so who's going to be involved? Who's involved in the swimming contest?
Me.
Queequeg and
swimming.
All right, Queequeg and Geico, you're going to watch Jojito?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Tazgul? Are you going to swim, or are you going to watch?
Nope.
Okay. Evie and Pete are watching. Evie and Pete are watching as well.
Why don't you go with them? You could do the giant rat swimmy otter thing again.
No. I'm hungry.
You just ate a bunch of pies.
Not enough.
Oh. Okay. No, we're gonna watch.
Oh,
all right. All right. So as you make your way down to the Ephelon River to the pier where you had plunged off the side of before, you find yourselves sort of at an impromptu bleachers where people are looking out over the river and seeing what is involved with the contest. And there are about 6 competitors out at the end of the pier. There is a water genasi who looks quite ready to compete, and beside her is standing a drow, oddly garbed for swimming. He appears to be in wizard robes. There is also a male, a tall, skinny, but mature age, maybe in his 40s or 50s, orc, full orc, not a half orc. And he looks deceptively strong, thin but strong. There is a woman who looks like maybe she makes her living as a mercenary. She's broad-shouldered and strong. She's not wearing the armor that you would expect of the Aurora Watch, but she's in the process of stripping off some well-worn leather armor. There's also a young goblin there who is kind of scowling at anybody and everybody because he's the shortest one out there on the pier, and he looks like he feels like he has something to prove. So, Queequeg, you and Geico are going up to join this group?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna give both of them guidance. Oh shit, it's a concentration. So, yeah. Okay. Being around them, would I have picked up on who moves faster out of the
Yes.
two of them?
No, not. Yeah, in the water, you think that Geico probably moves faster.
Okay. Okay. This will add a D4 to ability checks. You know, I'm gonna have to give it to. Shit, I feel like an asshole when I have to pick. Fucking suck. Wait, can I do bless on 2 people? Yes.
So,
But it's only for attacker saving throws.
all right. Well, I mean, it's still well.
I just think that this is going to be more of a guidance. So I'm going to give it to. It would make more sense on fucking Geico.
Okay.
I hate decisions. They're stupid.
Oh, quick question.
Okay.
Did I? Did we have a long rest after last session? Or no?
Yeah, not after last session. After the last, before you woke up for last session.
Oh, okay.
We had a long rest at the beginning.
Good choices, Gala. I have an exhaustion level of 1.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Whereas I'm full health and no exhaustion.
Here we go.
Hopefully one of us wins.
So as you walk out onto the pier, a bugbear is standing at the end of the pier, kind of raising his hands and trying to tell the crowd to be quiet, shut up. The crowd is not paying any attention whatsoever, so he starts shouting, and he tells everybody that your goal in the contest is to retrieve the broken spear that is sticking out in a post in the middle of the river. You need to bring it back to the dock. The one who puts it in my hand first is the winner. There are no other rules than that. May the best swimmer win. We're going to be starting in 10 minutes, so make your preparations.
Quick.
Okay.
I would like to speak with you privately in a whisper tone.
Okay.
Geico's voice does not get any quieter, but he thinks it does. I think one of us should swim and the other one should just wait here. Because the rules are very clear. It's just the person who puts it in his hand. If you don't make it back with the spear, I will bite whoever does, and then I will take it and win.
Oh, I don't think they'll allow that.
No, he literally said the only rule was whoever puts it in his hand.
Well, he steps up behind you and says, "Well, of course you do have to have swum out to get it."
But
Kind of figured.
Okay, fine. I understand the rules now. Thank you for explaining.
All right. And with that, you see the drow wizard and the blue genasi in heated, but also whispered conversation off to one side. Everybody else is just pretty much stripped down and getting ready to get in the water.
I want to hear what they're saying.
All right, perception checks.
Yeah.
Really?
Not medicine, you dingus. Hold on.
Wait, did I go on the right channel?
Probably not, but don't worry about it. You'll get there.
Are we in instant sandbox? No.
Back to Sandra.
God damn it. Why does this
It let me
change?
medicine instead of perception, but gave me a dirty 20.
All right, did you roll perception?
14.
Okay, you got a 14. Okay.
And I will change this for now.
I got a 15.
Perception is
Okay. So Quick got a 19. The rest of you don't hear it. You've been shunted over to the on the other side of your knee on the. You've been shunted over towards the this bleachers. You're not down on the pier with the contestants. So it would be just Queequeg and Geico. Queequeg, you overhear the drow that is garbed as a wizard offering to give his companion, whom he called Ayo, a Longstrider, the spell benefit. But she objected rather strongly and says she wants to win on her own.
okay.
Did I hear what they said or no?
No, with a 14 you didn't hear it. But Queequeg's standing right there. Are you telling your companion?
Yeah. The guy's offering to cast a Lone Strider spell on the Genasi, and she's rejecting it. So,
Well,
In
you
that
know,
case, I think we should cheat.
no, you can't do that, you guys.
You're not there. You're not there. Nobody is permitted on the pier except for the actual competitors. The rest of you are in the bleachers.
That's cool.
if you're gonna do any kind of magic to boost yourself, Geico, wait till you're in the water.
I was going to suggest that I boost you, since you are a turtle and I watched you fall over and you couldn't get up on your own. I feel like you might need a helping hand.
And I give him the dirtiest look and say, "Yeah, last time I needed a helping hand, you sat there and laughed."
But then I did help you. Because we're friends, right?
That has no bearing right now. I'm saying whatever spell or something you're gonna do, wait till you're in the water.
I will do that. Good luck.
All right. That way they can't say we messed up before the start of the race.
All right, so we're going to do this by rolling initiative, and it's expected that you will use your dash action dash as your action every round until we get to the spear.
Okay.
After that, you're on your own.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I am not rolling well tonight.
I'm going to have to roll for these other people here, so hold on.
Somebody get lower than an 8, please.
Okay, well, Quick got a 20.
Thank God.
Is the spear underwater or?
It's underwater in a piling.
Okay.
Let's see here.
And I'll be able to clearly see it.
No, I don't know about clearly.
I mean, pile.
Oh, yeah, you should be able to see the piling. Okay, the orc got 18. And the human got 12. And the goblin got a 2.
Thank God.
So, the organizer of the event tells you that Queequeg and the orc are going to start, followed by the human competitor and both Io and Geico. And then the last one in the water is going to be the goblin. So with that, you can make you can move your full movement plus your dash, and then I need you to make a DC strength check or an athletics check for me, please.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and make it for our orc friend here.
DC.
Athletics.
Okay. And I can move 15 feet in water, 15 foot swimming speed.
Plus your dash action, which will give you an additional funny at 15 feet.
So 30 feet total. And I need an athletics.
Yep.
Where do I find my swimming speed?
You were able to find it the other day. Yours is not half. You have full swimming.
If you just click on your speed, you can read about it in there.
Oh.
Okay.
It'll tell you what you have if you have one.
So you get 30
or
feet.
Not.
It's the same. I can
so you get
my
30
breath for a long time.
You get 30 feet out into the water, and the current picks up, and you are swept 15 feet downstream, and you take a level of exhaustion from fighting the current.
Okay.
And the orc has also taken a level of an exhaustion, and he is right there almost beside you. The two of you have been taken almost by undertow. So, Geico, you can go ahead and take your turn.
It's an athletics roll, right?
Yeah, you're swept there too. Let me go ahead and see how Ayo does. Hold on. Yeah, no, Ayo got a nat 20. She's well on her way. You all can barely see her. She's a blue blur in the blue river. She's well on her way to directly to where she needs to be. And then I'm going to roll for the goblin and the human. Yeah, the human is right there with you guys. And our friendly neighborhood goblin didn't even make it as far as you guys. He's still kind of he got swept off the current clear back at the beginning and tied up underneath the edge of a pier.
Oh boy, yeah. Right? Okay, my turn.
Yep, it's your turn again. Try to swim back upstream.
Okay. Athletics check.
Yep, and you should have it should figure it at the disadvantage because of the exhaustion.
I have to roll again. Damn it. I had to be disadvantaged because I just got a new 20. I don't fucking believe this.
Did you get a that one?
I think it's fucking that one. Right after getting
So Queequeg makes a little bit of headway, but then the current catches him, and he is broad, and the current treats him almost like a boat, bobbing him up to the surface and sailing him down the river about 10 more feet on his back as he's struggling to try to right himself and struggling to try to swim towards the spear. And go ahead and Geico, it is your turn.
Do I take another level in exhaustion, or
Hmm?
do I take another level in exhaustion?
Huh? No, not yet.
So am I rolling another athletics?
Yep, this is another athletics check.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, you and the orc are both swept downstream as well. And we'll see how Ao does here. Hold on 1 second.
So many nat ones.
Yeah, Ao is still going very strongly. And our goblin is finally back on the pace a little bit, but just almost caught up with the rest of you. And let me check our human here. And the human did catch up with, not catch up with Ao, but is following behind as close to her as anybody is. The rest of you are struggling in that current. It is heavy and carrying you downstream. Geico, you find yourself being pushed up against Queequeg almost with a thump.
No.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Pete.
Didn't Pa or somebody get guidance?
Yeah.
Geico did. Geico needs to use it.
Okay. I was just
I forgot
a little bit of meta.
guidance.
Yeah. Before.
Oh, this is going terrible. I love it.
Quickly smacks Geico in the face with one of his flailing arms.
All right. One more round here, guys.
Oh, fuck.
I need a miracle. Like actual God miracle.
Yeah, no, you're not at disadvantage.
Oh, no.
11!
Okay.
It's taunting me!
Okay, so the orc makes better time, but the human falls way behind. And we'll see how Ao is doing.
Well, that's happening.
Jesus.
I got a nat 20, but because of disadvantage, I got a nat 1. How was that fair?
I'm sorry. Geico's just swearing and swearing and swearing. So the goblin has managed to catch up with the human. Ao has reached the spear and is struggling to pull it free. Geico, you and Queequeg are struggling together, but you're making headway. I need your athletics check, please, Geico.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll the d4. For this
All right,
one.
yeah, please do. Please do.
Jesus effing Christ, this is so stupid. Did that show up? Oh, +1. Yay.
Okay, so with a 7, you almost break free of Queequeg, who's righted himself and is very much struggling upstream. He's kind of pulling you at this point in time.
Please stop. Please.
But you do see ahead of you, Io grab the spear, and the moment she does, there's something in the water. All of this flailing around. You have disturbed something, and it's coming at her because she's the one that's there by herself.
Oh.
You see ahead of you several what looks to be very large fish with very pointed fins.
I didn't make a strength check. Right?
Yeah, it's all right. I got you.
Okay.
Swimming between you and her and sort of cutting her off from the path back to the pier. And she's looking around, holding the spear in her hand, kind of spinning around in the water, trying to keep them at bay. These things are 4, maybe 5 feet long. Seem to be very quick in the water. They have long fins, a long dorsal fin, and a sickle-shaped tail.
Can I do an action?
You can do a nature check to determine what they are, or you can take an action to swim up towards them. Whatever you want to do at this point in time, all of you see them in the water there.
I'm gonna nature check.
Okay. Yeah, you recognize them. These are sharks.
Lovely.
Define all of you.
Well, I mean, it's Geico and Queequeg, the goblin, the human, and the orc that were all racing for the spear. The water genasi has the spear, but she's alone. And the human and the goblin are closest to her, followed by the orc, and then Geico and Queequeg.
Okay, so I take it I'm in last or something? Cause
No, you guys are furthest away from the person that has the spear. Nobody's in last or first right now.
I mean, in position.
Oh, yeah. Right now, you're in last in position, but you're not last in the initiative.
You guys were asking, you were asking for a strength check as I was walking him.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make your strength check.
Athletics.
I'm sorry, your athletics check. Make that. I know.
Okay, 18.
All right. So Queequeg has gotten his bearing and gotten down to the bottom of the river where he is secure and able to push against the current. And you have your friend in tow. You're kind of towing him along. What are you choosing to do? You have you're the highest in the initiative. Are you going to fling your friend forward against the current into the attempt to get that spear? Are you going to head back to the pier and say, fuck this shit, I'm out because it's a shark fight? Or what are you doing?
I'm going to fling Geico towards the Genasi and draw one of my axes, charge the sharks.
All right, so now you have, I'll give you advantage, Geico, on athletics to see whether or not you can reach the Genasi. You won't be able to seize the spear this time, but you'll be able to reach them with the boost that Queequeg has given you.
Oh, God. Okay.
If you roll well. So roll athletics with advantage.
Oh, God. Okay.
And a +4.
Something is on there.
Wait, I already used my +4. Do I get another one?
Yep, for
No.
10 minutes.
Oh, it's 10 minutes? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
concentration.
No, Gala, it's a one-use thing. The spell lasts for 10 minutes. but you can't use it over and over in that
So
10
it's just I
Oh,
just
you're
have
right,
a
it does.
straight 19.
Yeah. All right. So with a 19, he does fling you forward, and you do leap in front of the human. You're not quite up to AO, but you're close. And you kind of pushed in front of the human, who's still kind of sculling water in the river, trying to stay in place, not lose ground to the current, and trying to decide what to do. He's a little afraid of the sharks. The orc that was with you and the goblin have noped out. They're headed back to the pier as fast as they can swim.
What is the... Oh, man. Okay. How
The human
much
is the weak.
space are the sharks taking up? Is it like a 20-foot radius?
There's 4 of them that you can see, and they're each about 5 foot long. And they're sort of encircling or swimming in circles around the genasi with the spear.
Fuck. Oh, okay. Shit. Well, I'm gonna... I'm gonna give the genasi Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action.
Okay, so how are you doing that underwater?
I'm basically just screaming underwater.
Okay.
Like it's like a think if a sea shanty were to be sung in a screamo fashion.
Okay. So the genasi is a genasi is a creature. You're not going to do that?
No, I'm personally not going to try to recreate that. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, no, the genasi is a creature of the water and has no trouble here. You cannot really understand it, but it isn't required that they understand to benefit from the spell. So they look up at you and kind of nod and flail out at one of the sharks with an attack using the sharpened broken spear. And you do see one of the sharks take a small wound and start to bleed in the water, which provokes an attack from the shark next to it, but maddens the other two who instantly start swimming faster.
Can I use my action? I'm gonna cast sleep in that 20-foot area where they're circling the genasi.
All right. How many hit points does sleep affect?
5d8.
Roll your 5d8 and see how many sharks we can put to sleep.
Okay. D8. 5. No. 28.
Okay. You do manage to put one of the sharks that is not wounded and not attacking to sleep. The other one is unaffected.
That's all I got.
So the one that has gone to sleep has sunk to the bottom, and resembles kind of those nurse sharks that are in torpor, where it's kind of just resting on the bottom type situation.
Okay.
All right. So that is your action and your bonus action. Are you moving?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep moving towards the sharks.
Okay, so you're going to move 15 feet closer to Io. Now the sharks have noticed you, and the one that is wounded is now doubly wounded because its compatriot had taken a bite out of it. And the 2 that are not wounded are now orbiting the 2 of you as in a kind of circle. So you can be considered to be in combat with or in melee range with them for purposes of reactions.
What about me?
You're not there yet. You're walking towards them. You can use your action to dash towards them, but you're going upstream, so you're not going to go faster than your actual movement.
Okay. Well,
So you prepared your axe and moved up
my
close.
hand axe.
Your hand axes and moved up as close as you can to them.
Yeah.
Okay,
As
you're about.
fast as I can.
The next turn's movement will carry you within range of them, but you're not there yet.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're walking on the bottom. So I've stopped. I've given up on the strength checks. You're no longer trying to swim. You're walking, so you can walk against the current to within 10 feet, but not get there all the way.
Okay, well, I'm getting ready to start a raid.
All right.
As soon as I get with melee range.
All right. So with that, Ayo is going to go ahead and make her attack with the spear. And let me go ahead and roll that here. Uh, 14 does hit. She clips the wounded shark again, doing...
Hey! Get down!
So she does a total of 5 more damage. She drags the spear down the side of the shark, and it's now bleeding heavily in the water. The other 2 are swimming quickly, maddened by the blood in the water, but so far unwounded. Geico, Queequeg, you're up.
Okay. So attack?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's up to you what you're doing. You can move 10 feet ahead or and attack, or you can hold where you're at and prepare an action. It's up to you.
Hand axes in hand. I'm raging and charging.
Okay, so you're going to rage. You're going to use a bonus action to rage?
Yep, bonus action to rage. Attack with nearest shark.
Uh-huh.
Since I've got 2 weapon fighting, I'm going to do 2 slashes.
Okay.
First act.
Do that. Do that. Do that.
First and next is rolling.
Do that. Do that.
$21.
Oh, 21 hits.
Okay, and rolling damage. $10 total because I get, since it's a strength weapon, I get 2 damage.
Okay.
And I rolled 1d4 plus 4, 8. So 10 total.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm slashing with the other axe.
All right.
Oh, 8.
Okay, did you get your... So the first hit's beautifully, knocking a fin off of one of the uninjured sharks that's now badly injured and swimming crookedly in the water.
Uh-huh.
The second swing does not hit because it has tilted to one side. Did you take your rage damage as well?
I'm about to.
Okay.
Same we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I need to roll a d6
Okay.
for the one I managed to flip.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling. And the one I took the fin off of just took 3 lightning damage.
Okay. You see Queequeg taking a page from Tazkul's notebook and calling lightning to the edges of his weapons and doing an electrical damage on that one that he flipped the fin on, and it shudders in the water, taking an additional 3 damage. And it is your turn, Geico.
Alrighty.
Okay, good.
So how many are we down to? How many sharks are in the water now?
You have 3 sharks, 2 of which are wounded. One is missing a fin. The other one has a bad gash along its side and is kind of bleeding out, and you might be seeing intestines.
And how are our opponents doing?
You only have Aojabe and the human with you. The other 2 went for the docks.
You human have a name?
Does
No.
Ao still have the spear?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
She's using that as her weapon to fight with. The human is sculling water and not engaging because they have no weapon. They're just kind of watching.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like yell at Queequeg, prepare yourself, and then I'm gonna cast Thunderclap.
Okay.
Can I brace myself?
Yeah, Queequeg would hear you because he is a water-dwelling creature. And he's your partner member, and you're right beside him. Sound does carry underwater.
Okay. Yeah, so that's must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Since Geico warned me, can I do it?
You have advantage on it. But you also have a point of exhaustion, so that means you just make a straight throw. So, let me see what Ayo does here with a con save. Hold on. Stop, Bogey. No, get back. Stephen, call him.
Bogey, come on. 18.
Okay, so Geico saves, I think, with an 18. Queequeg saves. Let me roll for the sharks here. Hold on.
You're an idiot. Your mother dresses you funny. Shush.
What's the save?
15.
No. What's the number? How much? 13?
15.
Plus 15. Okay. So there's the sharks.
You're an idiot.
One saves, the other two fail.
Nice.
And I'll roll for Io. Hold on 1 second. Now, does thunder only go in front of you, or does it go all around you? And she fails.
Is thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, but it does not say it's directional. It's a radius.
It's just a radius up to 100 feet.
All right, so the human has to roll.
Oh no.
Hey, does Geico speak Auckland?
Human fails.
No.
And the concussion from the thunderclap knocks them unconscious, and they float slowly to the surface.
Oh god.
The sharks are all damaged. How much damage do they take?
It was total 4 damage.
Okay, the two wounded sharks take an additional 4 damage. The one shark that saves is the unwounded shark. It continues swimming, but it sort of widens its circle a little bit out from you because it feels like the damage came from you. Io gives you a dirty look as she takes 4 damage as well. And she's right beside you. And with that, it is Io's turn. She's going to attempt to swing out at one of the wounded sharks with that spear again. So let me see what she does here. Hold on.
Wait. Can I use my movement and my bonus action really fast?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course you can.
Can I?
Of course.
How far away am I from the unconscious human person?
A good 20 feet or so. And if you attempt to reach them, you will take an opportunity attack from the sharks.
Okay, whichever shark is closest to me, I want to use my bonus bite action.
All right, go ahead.
Where are you?
Hungry
Jaws.
Hungry Jaws.
Bite attack. If it hits, I gain 2 temporary HP points. Does 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Fuck yeah. For 7 damage, piercing.
All right. With that, you worry the one that has a long wound down its side right over its gills, and it too goes belly up and floats to the surface. It may not be dead, but it's incapacitated. Leaving you with 2 sharks, one missing a fin and the other one unwounded.
Can I, like, forward my movement to just follow the Io? Like, if she moves, can I just move with her?
Yeah, absolutely. You can decide that.
Okay.
Say, Io is going to swing out at one of the sharks and connect. With her spear and do 7 damage. She did, with that high level of attack, I'm going to say that she was able to determine the one that was also wounded. So she takes out the second shark.
The one missing.
Leaving you 1 unwounded shark circling further out and not in a reaction thing. So next turn you'll be able to attempt to swim away. Queequeg, you see 1 undamaged shark making wide circles closer to where you are than they are.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take him out so that my teammates can get away safely.
All right.
And focus on me.
All right.
And swinging with the axes.
All right.
First axe.
Geico, you see your teammate still after that one shark, engaging with that one shark, attempting to give you a clear way to get to safety.
14?
14 does hit.
Okay. Folks, stop licking me. Okay, rolling.
Oh boy, okay.
9 damage.
Okay.
For the first one.
All right. Roll with your second attack.
Okay. Rolling.
He sinks 1 axe in the side of the shark, and blood pools out into the water again. But fortunately, there's no other sharks around to...
19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 does hit.
And rolling damage. Ooh. 7 damage. And since I'm still raging, he's gonna take... Three lightning damage.
Okay, so with that, so you did a total of 19 damage?
I believe so.
Okay, this shark looks bad. It's still alive, but it looks bad. And Geico, you can see that. You are in a situation where you're no longer engaged in melee range with the sharks. The one that you had attacked is floating on the surface above you. There's one asleep on the river bed below you, and an AO had killed one. What are you doing?
I'm still, like, next to AO, right?
Right, you're still right next to AO. The human is sort of floating off downstream.
And AO can understand me underwater, right?
Yes, because AO is a water genasi.
Does Aqua work underwater?
Yes.
Go
ahead.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
On AO.
Okay.
And I'm, because it's just a weird melody. So I just want to play, like, you know how people make those little chords that are absolutely reverse chords? They're not supposed to exist, and it makes you feel uncomfortable when you hear them.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So what kind of save does she have to make?
Wisdom 15. Oh shit! Or she's gonna take 13 psychic damage.
Oh no.
And if it hits and if she takes damage, I want to immediately try to grab the spear out of her hand.
It does hit. Go ahead and make contested strength roll to try to grab the spear.
Okay.
And remember, you have disadvantage because you have exhaustion. So what does that say? Is that disadvantage on your saves
Let me double
or
check.
checks? You have one. You have one level.
Levels because she took a little exhaustion.
Disadvantage on ability, yeah.
Yeah, so disadvantage.
Oh god, okay. So I'm going to make a strength save. Oh dear god. This is not going to be good. Okay.
It's not a check. It's not a save. It's a check.
Oh.
Roll again. It's a check.
Just kidding. Haha.
So she made 16. Yeah, no, you're not successful at getting away from her. You did do damage, and now she is in the initiative with you.
Okay.
You are now in melee range of her, because the first time you damaged her, she figured that maybe you damaged her by accident because you were trying to get rid of the sharks. Now you've made an actual attack on her. So it's her turn, and she's going to swing out at you with the spear.
Okay.
So 5 does not hit you. She's a little bit disoriented. She swings out, hits a 5 with that nat 1. Your dissonant whispers did damage to her and disorients her a little bit on her attack. Quick, you see your friend in combat with this spear-wielding genasi.
Now I need to make.
But you're still in combat with the shark.
Yeah, but I need to make a perception roll to see, did I see Geico initiate the battle?
Oh, you can make a perception roll for that.
$12?
Yeah, no, you didn't. Through the water and the cloudy murk of the water, no, you don't see it.
Okay. I am going to. This shark's almost dead, right?
Right?
So I'm going to go ahead and finish him off. See if I can finish him off. And if I do finish him off this turn, I'm going to make for Geico in the Genasi.
All right.
So I'm doing that double hand axe thing.
All right.
19 to hit for the first one.
Right.
So damage is 7.
Yeah, you take it out. Your axe sinks into the area just behind its gills, and you can feel it sever the spinal cord, and the head tilts back in a strange manner as this shark too floats up to the surface, belly up.
Okay, in that case, I gotta make for Geico and the Genasi, whose name I did not catch.
Her name is Ayo, or Ayo.
Io. I mean, did anybody catch her name?
Yes, you did, because you heard the drow talking to her.
Okay. And I'm gonna make an unarmed punch.
Okay.
Am I in melee range?
Yes, you're in melee range because you were only about 10 feet away.
Okay, I'm making an unarmed punch attack to get to basically hit her.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and. So 6. Not 6, but hold on, I'm rolling it. Does 12 hit?
Let me check here real quick, like. No, 12 does not hit.
Okay. But I am gonna try. Since I'm still raging, I'm gonna roll for light.
Okay.
One point of light damage, like kind of like a static shock as my fist goes by.
All right. She raises her hand and takes the lightning damage as a zap through the water and looks at you kind of in confusion, but the determination settles on her face, and it is her turn. Oh, no, it's Geico's turn. When Dippy comes back. Almost got done with this watery combat, guys.
Okay, sorry, back. What did I?
All right, you're back. It's your turn. Your companion did 1 point of lightning damage to AO, and now she realizes that she's in battle with both of you.
Okay. And how far downstream has this unconscious human gone?
Oh, it's out of sight from you. You can't see it underwater anymore.
I'm assuming they fished her out.
I would hope so.
Probably have safety officials.
I'm feeling a little bit guilty about that one, not gonna lie. Well, in that case, out of sight, out of mind, I no longer give a fuck lizard brain. So, we're going with... I don't think I can beat her in strength. I'm going to hit her with another Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
And am I still holding on to the spear at least?
Yeah, you have retained your grasp on the spear.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Okay, so this time she takes 17 psychic damage.
Okay, and as you watch her, this hits her, and she's not stunned, but she reels, and just like this attack is just injuring her on a level that is beyond her normal ken. She just looks at you in confusion, shakes her head, no, and pulls the spear away from you, and instead of trying to attack you, she's going to attempt to swim away from you. So you both will get an opportunity attack.
I'm not.
Can I try a strength to see if she can pull the spear away from me?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a contested strength. At disadvantage because you're...
Okay, at disadvantage. Let me roll again.
Yeah, exhaustion.
15.
Okay, let's see what she does. 11. Yeah, this time you're able to yank it away.
Okay.
And she sees this. You pull it away from her. She sees this, and she's just going to strike out for the shore. So you have a choice to hold onto the spear or to attack her. You won't be able to do both.
Am I right?
I'm curling my body around the spear.
Okay, so you're right next to Geico. What are you doing? Are you attacking her, or are you...
I'm letting the Genasi go, and if Geico's curling up around the spear, I'm just going to grab Geico and go.
Okay, so Queequeg is pulling you along at the full range of his 15 movement, and I'll let you keep your rage for this turn, but not next, because you did take an attack action this turn. Okay?
Oh my God.
So you're walking along, Queequeg's walking you along the bottom as she swims, and she's doing her best to pull away from you, and indeed, slowly you make your way back to the pier. She's out of the water and waiting on you when you come back to the surface, as Queequeg is hauling you along like luggage.
I'm not going to let go of the spear or uncurl my body until we reach the guy we're supposed to give the spear to.
All right, and you hand the spear to the bugbear, and Ao stamps her feet and shouts at you that you cheated. You cheated. You're awful. You're horrible people. And the drow comes up behind her, and you see his hands light up as he calls magic, and The bugbear intervenes and says, no, there was no rules about combat. You just had to be the first to get here with the spear. And she stomps her foot and stomps off. And you see the two of them join the ogre that Evie had befriended earlier. And they're in fierce conversation with the ogre and the small yellow goblin that you had seen them with earlier in the day. And you realize these people are a team just like your team, and now they're not happy with you. But you, Geico, are awarded the medal of... Hold on one second here. The medal of the conch, which says when you use an action to rub this medal, you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. Once this property has been used, it cannot be used again, and the medal becomes non-magical, and that is in special items that can be added to your inventory. So you'll be able to add that at your leisure, okay?
Thank you.
And Queequeg looks at you and says,
I want you to answer me honestly. Did you throw the first punch in that fight?
Yes.
Did you attack her, or did she attack you?
I am 99.9% sure I did attack her first. It happened very quickly, but yes. Well, to be fair, I didn't attack her directly. I was attacking the shark. She just happened to get caught in the middle of it, if that makes sense.
After that.
It wasn't dirty. I was okay.
I don't care about the rules right now.
No, I don't care about the rules at all. I saw that there were sharks around her, and so I was thinking to myself, A, she has the spear and I don't want her to die, and B, there are sharks. So I was going for the sharks, but she got mad at me and then she hit me, and therefore we fought.
So she threw the first punch, is what you're saying.
No, I threw the first spell without meaning to hit her, but there was no communication. Do you see?
What about the other spells?
Oh, those were all meant for her.
So nearest you can tell me, give me an intelligence check, please, quick.
Intelligence check?
Yeah.
I was going to try insight.
Oh, yeah, insight works just as well.
Well, let me finish. Dirty 20 on intelligence.
Okay, so with the dirty 20, you realize that, yeah, there was fighting on both sides, but your companion very definitely injured everybody when they injured the sharks, and then turned around and cast a spell which triggered the combat. So Ayo may have a reason to be mad.
But also understand this is not coming from a place of chaos. This is literally this makes sense to me.
Absolutely. And
is the other team still there?
They're up at the end of the pier.
I'm gonna walk to the other team.
All right, go ahead.
Hey there. Can we talk?
Yeah. What's your problem?
I just got the other half. I just got the half of the story from my guy, and from what I could tell, there's been a major screw up on him.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Geico's standing 10 feet back, kind of just half waving at the other team behind Queequeg's back.
I'm not gonna try and say he's sorry, because look at him. He's a lizard folk. They don't. Regret doesn't factor in there, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, as I'm saying this, I reach into my coin pouch and extract 5 gold.
They look at you and say, "No, just keep it. You're right. The guy pointed out all's fair in the contest. That was in the rules. They're within the rules. I ain't happy about it, but I mean, there's more contests, and may the best team win."
Yeah.
Do I hear any of this?
Oh yeah, you hear it all.
Oh, I wanna. We would like to. Can we buy you a drink? Is that the custom for losers?
Yeah, you know what? That
drink?
sounds good. I'm awfully tired. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. I did not expect those damn sharks. And you see the human being hauled ashore by a very familiar dragonborn in a kayak, on a raft, pulled behind the kayak, waving an arm weakly, saying, "Yeah, no, I didn't. What hit me?"
Sorry, man.
He's the
You took a hit from a thunderclap. Sorry.
So with that, the Io and her team, the remains of her team, and Queequeg and Geico are invited back to the Break and Shell Boutique for drinks. They're willing to have a drink with you to kind of settle the score if you want. That human and the goblin are going to join you. The orc just slinks off, a little bit ashamed that he ran away, afraid from a few sharks.
Oh.
Are the rest of you joining them for drinks, or are you going on to another contest?
I'm joining them.
You're joining them, Tesco? All right, so headed back to the Break and Shell Boutique for drinks. You realize when you get to the boutique, those of you who've been sitting in the stands, that your friends are tired. Geico has 2 levels of exhaustion. Queequeg has 1. That river thing, that was hard on them, and they are tired.
So it was a good day for a swim?
Well, would have been if it wasn't for the damn sharks.
And you see penciled on the chalkboard on the wall that tonight's special is shark steaks.
Ironic, isn't it?
Huh?
I said ironic, isn't it?
Maybe.
Wait, no, won't
Maybe. But I'm feeling a little ironic as he has an evil smile on his face.
So Queequeg's going to order up a drink and a shark steak. What are you doing, Geico?
I would also like the shark. I prefer to eat the things that kill.
All right, so the 2 of you are getting grilled shark with your beer. Io joins you because water genasi. The rest of them look at it and go, "No, I don't think so," and they just order the regular old tavern food. What are the rest of you ordering?
Same. Shark and
Same?
a beer.
Shark and a beer. Evie?
I will have some milk.
Okay. That's not a problem. What about you? You're in the middle of a town, so milk is easily obtained. What about you, Pete?
Milk. Mmm.
Milk, it does a body good. Okay, so Pete and
also bring ale for our large friend here. I need to speak with him, and I can't when he's in this state.
Pete, no ale.
Yes, please just drink it. Consider it vegetables. You have to finish your vegetables with dinner.
You have vegetables.
Also, maybe bring broccoli.
Oh yeah, and they bring you a big bowl of vegetable stew, a soup.
Yeah.
Please.
All right.
Please drink your ale.
And by big bowl, I mean like a 1.5 quart mixing bowl.
Nice. With an ogre-sized spoon.
An ogre-sized wooden spoon.
It's technically like their ladle, but they just gave it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Gorbinga knows what you need.
Yes.
You said it, I didn't.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys have your evening meal. Those of you who are consuming shark find it's pretty decent. Nice fresh steaks, pretty well grilled. It's not fancy, but it's pretty decent. And it's served with a side of chips, as to be expected in a tavern. You wind up with pretty good beer. It's spring, and they've just tapped the kegs from the fall brewing. So it's pretty good beer. Huh? Go ahead.
Question. Did the stew come with like a big hunk of bread?
Of course it did.
So Pete will be dipping the bread in the ale.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Pete's drinking his milk, dipping his bread in ale to eat the bread, and supping his soup. The rest of you, those who don't want shark, can consume pub food, and you find yourself sitting at a table with this team of competitors who, for the first time, are actually going to go around the table and introduce themselves.
Oh.
And you see in front of you a blue genasi with short hair. She's got the pointed ears and tusks of an orc, and you realize that at least one of her parents was a half-orc. And so she's a little stronger than normal humans would be expected to be. But she is a water genasi, and she introduces herself as the team leader, Ayo Jabe. And that's Ayojabe, and I'll put that in chat. Ayo Jabe, water genasi, part orc,
Hey, yo.
team leader. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, no. I was just saying his
He
name.
was saying, "Hey, yo."
Yeah. Okay. And then you also see the tiny goblin that you had met before with a slightly worried expression on his face. And he introduces himself as Dermot. And he is a cleric of the Luxon.
Are we sitting with them?
Yep, you're sitting at one big table.
Oh,
And
by
you
the way,
see-
I do have a question regarding that. How much
No.
gold does this cost for all the drinks? Because Geico is paying.
Okay.
No, guy, don't and wait. We're splitting the bill.
Okay, we'll split.
Okay. So the total for everything was 2 gold.
Oh, well.
And then you see the drow wizard introduce himself, and his name is Galsariad. And you get the feeling that Galsariad is a little bit like you, Geico. He's going to take advantage of the situation around him. Doesn't have a whole lot of morals either way, just going to take advantage of what's going on around him.
And what race is he?
He's drow.
Okay.
And then the human introduces himself, and he is Irvin Wastewalker. And I believe he's a ranger. Don't quote me. Wastewalker from Azarius, the city of beasts.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And not Irving, Irvan. I'll correct that spelling. Irving's on my brain.
Oh.
Let's see here. And last but not least is the entirely huge 12-foot tall full ogre, Maggie Keen Eyes.
Maggie Keen Eyes.
And they ask you who you guys are and introduce themselves to you. And you have a not overly friendly dinner, but they're kind. And for being an opposing team, it's congenial.
When Geico introduces himself, he is very directly going to ask Ao, would you like to mate? I found you incredibly passionate and a very good opponent, and I think we would make strong children.
And she looks at you and says, thanks for asking. I'm flattered, truly, I am flattered, but not at this time. I really want to concentrate on the competition.
That's fine. I understand.
Yeah. Trying to kind of let you down easy.
He doesn't find it being let down easy. Like, he was just asking a question.
Easy.
Pretty quick, just smacks himself in the face.
Okay, go ahead, Pete.
And Pete's whispering.
Of course.
Easy.
What, Pete?
What's mate?
Oh, God.
Well, that's, when you have two of the same cards. You know, you got to have your mate.
Oh, I can go fish.
Yeah.
I am rolling perception to see if I hear this.
I think Geico wants to play Go Fish.
Okay.
I got 20 for perception to see if I heard that little conversation.
Okay, yeah, you heard it. It wasn't quiet. It never is.
We thought we were fucking quiet.
But
Of course you did.
It's a 10-year-old whispering.
And
it's kind of like about it, yeah, right? It's right. Yelling the whole bar. The music stops. The bard skips.
Everybody looks at you like, there's too much to untangle. We're just going to let it go by.
But then it gets a little bit more awkward because Geico then turns to the drow and is like, are you able to lay eggs?
The drow looks at you and goes, not in a million years.
That is unfortunate. Anyway, this is a lovely, lovely dinner.
And Ao looks at you, Joe, and says, all your other companions have given their opinion. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm Jiu-Jitsu.
Nice to meet you.
Goliath monk.
Oh, yeah, I got the Goliath part. Monk, huh? From a particular temple?
Oh.
Which oath did you take?
The hand.
Path did you take? The path of the open hand? Yeah, so yeah, you did not take a particular temple. You just studied with a hermit in the area where your herd was, and picked it up.
Oh, temple? No, I went to private school.
Okay.
Like community college, you know.
Community. Okay, and she's baffled and doesn't understand, but she's going to be accepting because, damn. And you pass the afternoon, the later afternoon, with the team comfortably ensconced in the inn. Now, the only competition that can be done at night is riddles and rhymes. So if anybody wants to participate in that, we can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you guys would pass your evening quietly and prepare for your competitions the following day.
I was dying. What is the last one you said?
You were dying. The only competition that can be competed in at night, that's late afternoon, headed towards evening, and the only competition still going on is the riddles and rhymes competition. So if you want to participate in that, we can do that. Otherwise, you'll pass a quiet evening and get up ready for competition the following day.
Well, you guys, let's go do some rhymes.
Yes, let's do some rhymes.
All right.
You need
I'll come
sleep.
watch, but I'm not going to participate. I'm just
All right.
free play is very much drained.
Okay, the only one of the other team that decides to go with you is Jalsariad. The rest of them are very tired. But he says he's going to go and watch and see how you do. So you and the Drow Wizard, all of you and the Drow Wizard, walk to the Temple of the Luxon, which is sort of right across the street, if you remember right. And up on the third floor, in an open space, Elder Kolbu Kaz, the goblin who had created the scavenger hunt, is in charge of the tables that are set with a contest of riddles and rhymes. He presides over the three tables. One table holds a wooden box. The second displays a glittering star map of the Exandrian sky, and on the third rests a row of colored bottles. A banner hanging over his head says, "Test your wit with me against these riddles 3."
High school goes over to the colored bottles and examines them.
All right. In front of you, you see a riddle printed on a scroll in quite large block printing, so it's easy to read by everyone. And it says, there's also 7 bottles on the table filled with colored liquids, all in a row. And it says, 2 of us are brewed from blight and always sat 2 purples right. 3 are juice, 1 burns like flame, and no 2 colors taste the same. Even flasks hold naught but pain, and shade of sky will leave a stain. Though tasty are those at each end, neither is the winner's friend. A puzzle for the keen and wise. Drink the light to claim your prize. And I'm going to go ahead and copy that and paste it into the chat so you can read it to your heart's content. Hold on one second here. Oh, I can't copy it and paste it. Hold on one second. I'll have to retype it. Sorry, I can't do it because my tablet doesn't have the new tablet doesn't have Discord on it.
Oh,
that sucks.
I type fast.
Brought to you by Manscaped.
All right, sorry.
No, figured we'd fill the void.
Manscaped.
Right.
Some shit.
They're on like 4.0 now.
Something.
You can do your balls and all around it, and your nose, and your ears now.
We should change our unofficial advertisement. Maybe go with Audible. I mean, because there's some books out there.
Read a book. Read a goddamn book. READABO. Okay.
Okay.
I have a solution to this. I have a perfect solution to this.
You got a what?
A perfect solution to this.
Yeah?
It's so genius.
Yeah?
The biggest brain move of them all.
You're gonna drink them all.
I don't know about all that. Because remember, one of them's like freaking lantern fluid. It burns.
Oh God.
This is gonna be fun. We're all gonna die.
Most likely.
Don't worry, guys. I'm immune to all disease.
Okay, so there are
Yep.
7 small bottles, and there's your riddle. I told you I typed fast.
Okay, and so what color are the bottles?
You can look at them and see that there are 2 bottles that are purple, 1 that is green, 1 that is light blue, 1 that is white, and 1 that is red.
Put the 2 purple ones all the way to the right.
No, not 2 light blue, 1 white, 1 red. There you go.
Fantastical use a spell. A spell is illegal. Riddles.
Okay, huh?
I use a spell.
Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and give you the order of the bottles. So right to left, or left to right, the bottles are purple. There's 2 green bottles, sorry. So there you go. Left to right. Purple, green, sky blue, white, purple, green, red.
So the green ones are poison.
Kobu Kaz comes up to you and says you have 2 chances. Only 2. Each contestant has only 2 chances.
And there's only 1 that's drinkable, right?
Only 1 will win you the prize. If you win the prize, you will glow.
Fantastical casts detect poison and disease.
None of these will poison you or cause you to have any kind of disease. They are all... they will have effects on you, but they are all harmless, mostly.
Okay.
Don't drink the green ones. Don't drink the green ones.
I'm gonna... Evie's gonna go up and taste the white one.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, no, I was eating. I'm so sorry. No, I need to stop her.
It's too late. She's already got it in her hand.
Oh, God.
Okay, Evie, you choke and you cough. You don't take any damage. It was an overwhelmingly spicy pepper oil. It coats the inside of your mouth, but you had milk for dinner, and that coats your tummy, and you take no damage.
Yeah.
Which one did you drink again?
The white one.
What?
But you have to keep going now. You have started, so now you are the contestant. Everybody else is going to have to wait for you to go.
Are the contestants all decided?
You're taking red?
Can I say something, though?
Did you read the clues?
Yes.
Okay.
Have the contestants all decided?
Hold on.
You can get in on this, but you have to wait your turn. Sort
yeah, like, I'm going last?
Yeah. And you only have 1 chance left, Evie.
Oh, God.
You know, am going to cast resistance on myself. And I'm gonna go with saving throw. So the way that I'm seeing it, that she's understanding it, is okay. So the white one's out. It's gonna be fire. So purple, because they're brewed from light and always sit to purple's right. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I'm going with the red.
All right.
Oh,
And you taste it, and it is innocuous. It tastes delicious. It doesn't do anything, and you're out of the competition.
Wah, wah.
So Tazkul, you see Evie taste it and say, "Yummy, that's delicious." And now you have the taste of almost a cinnamon apple in your mouth as the spicy chili oil combines with apple juice.
Oh, this reminds me of Halloween.
What ones did Evie take again?
Roll a perception. No, don't tell him. Roll a perception.
Oh no, I have negative. I have okay. Negative wisdom as a paladin.
I just think I figured it out. I see what I did wrong.
Would you say a word?
Yeah.
Yeah, Task. Quickly decided to jump in as well.
You have to type the exclamation point R and then the 1d20 -1.
Sorry.
Exclamation point small R and then space. Only 1D.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Yeah, you did see that she had tasted the white and the red potions.
White, red. That means purple, green sky. Oh, the white and the red one?
Yep. And the potions, as I listed them, are from left to right.
Okay. It's not sky blue. Not red or white. It's purple, green. Green. Okay, so that means green is out. There's only 2 purples.
Let's put the purple.
Tazkul drinks the purple one, I guess.
Which one?
The purple.
Let me read that again. The white one is clearly okay.
So you drink the purple one that's next to the white bottle?
Yeah.
All right, and the rest of you see Geico begin to glow this beautiful light blue. Tazkul, sorry. Tazkul begin to glow this beautiful sky blue, electric blue color, every scale shimmering and glimmering in the light. And Elder Kobukaz comes up and says, "Congratulations! You have won the first of the riddle challenges. You must win 2 out of 3 to pass the award.
That was really good, Tess. Cool.
Used my
I
brain.
thought it was that one.
That
You
was
know-
I feel smart.
You are smart. I didn't think about it, but it was the 2 at the end. They're not the winner's friend. And then I was really hoping that you would go with the odd-numbered purple one, too. And you did it.
I did it. This was like my... That was so cool. I like blue.
I'm proud of you.
On to the next riddle.
All right, so which table are you going to? The box table or the star table? What? I understand.
Yeah, that box sounds cool.
So you're going to the box?
Yes.
You walk up and you see a box on the table made of wood, and it is covered with carvings, and it has a very large lock. And there are 4 metal keys. And the following riddle is printed on a card in front of it. So hold on one second.
Next silence has been brought to you by your mom.
Sorry.
Your mom. She made dinner
Mama,
for you.
no.
Don't forget her on Sunday. It's Mother's Day.
Oh my goodness, that is the biggest Hallmark holiday ever.
Yes, it is.
The second most
That's why.
second most celebrated holiday other than Christmas.
That is why you should take the time and take your mom down to the local capital city's courthouse. Protest. You want to go protest?
That's why it is.
Your mother.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Corey's like, stop being political. I keep
Your mother.
falling into.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm ready to put on my boots.
I'm political to the point of like, I'm adopted. I'm a half black person adopted by people who openly supported Trump for years.
I'm still going to start using that as an excuse. What's wrong with you? I'm adopted, man.
So this is the
It
puzzle.
actually comes along in real handy sometimes.
I love it.
All right, so this is the puzzle. In front of you, you see the wooden box on the table and 4 keys: 1 bronze, 1 copper, 1 silver, 1 gold. You may inspect the box. You may not touch it.
Can we touch the box, or not the box, but the keys?
You can pick the keys up and handle them and look at them.
What color is the lock?
The lock is a dark metal that's indistinct. You can't tell what it is.
You want us to roll?
Yeah, you have to roll inspection.
Inspection is investigation or perception?
It would be
Or
investigation. It would be investigation.
Yay.
I'm looking specifically to see if the ends of the keys like match up to. No, I'm not looking for anything apparently.
I rolled a 14.
I would like to guidance myself.
All right.
Because I have no fucking modifier to that.
What did you roll, Joe?
14.
All right. And did you want to roll investigation, quick?
No, I'm done.
Okay. So,
16.
Evie, you and Tazkul both rolled investigation tied, and you see that the box itself is beautifully carved. It has a dragon on the top of it, and images around the side that consists of seaweed and pearls and fish and shells. It looks like somebody has tried to carve the images that you would see at the bottom of the sea all around the outside edge of the box on all four sides. And this beautiful dragon curling around the top of the box. And the keys have no carving whatsoever on them. They are simply four identical keys made of different metals. And the lock is of a black, indistinguished metal. You can't tell what it is.
What kind of dragon is it?
It's a dragon. It's carved into wood. You can't tell what kind of dragon it is from looking at it.
Okay.
The only hint to anything is the dragon itself, the carvings around the sides of the box, and the keys.
Alien dragon.
Does one of these medals mean something like a water dragon, or maybe electric, like you?
Blue dragons are famously hoarders. I personally love gold myself. Blue dragons, I love gold more than the reds, to be honest. Might be like a hint, at least.
How many keys do we get to try? Just one?
You get one try. Actually, you get two tries. You can try once and fail, and then try one more time.
Okay. Since you like gold, do you want to do that one?
Yeah.
And what other metal would you try?
I don't know much about like the metallic dragons. So that might have to do with something I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll think a bit after I try it.
Okay, I'll do bronze. Do you want copper or silver?
Silver.
Okay, I'll go the other one. Silver. Yeah. That's the color of shocks anyway, okay?
All right. So who's going first?
I will go first. I'll try the bronze.
Wait, no, I cannot allow you to go first.
Don't worry.
No.
And look, I'm gonna rub my shoulders and cast resistance on myself. That'll help.
Please allow me to go first.
Oh.
You're not in the competition. It's just the two of them.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Geico.
Yeah.
I am a very good person.
I am incredible.
I've never endangered someone's life involving electricity or sockets. Perfectly fine.
Not at all. I don't absolutely remember you literally putting lightning into water while other people are present in the water.
That's that one dude.
Oh, you're evil.
I'm gonna do bronze.
Okay. So you're doing bronze?
Yeah. I love this conversation. I'm all boistered because of it.
The conversation is going on in the background as Evie sticks the bronze key in the lock and purely by happenstance uses the key from the bronze dragon to open the lock of a box that is indicated that it comes from the sea. And as she does so, Tazkul, you finally remember the lessons that you learned as a child, that the bronze dragons love the sea.
Oh.
And the box opens.
I just remember, I was thinking bronze because I didn't see, I was thinking of the Bronze Age from Tales of Old.
Right? And Kobu Kaz comes running up to you and says, "Congratulations, you have each won one. The one who wins the final riddle wins the game."
Okay.
The cool thing about that, being in construction, I knew that bronze was the least electric conductive.
Least electric
Aw.
conductive, exactly.
Yep.
That's cool.
Right.
Is new bronze still that way? I knew old bronze was because it was partly lead, but new bronze is not lead anymore. Is it still least conductive?
Yeah, it's still least conductive because of the brass.
Okay.
I always thought bronze was tin and copper.
That's why it's
Yeah,
the
gold or still.
And lead. Go ahead, Joe.
Just
I was gonna say silver and copper. Copper and silver are the two most conductive, and gold is shortly behind that. So just
Right. What
going
were you
from those, brass is the least.
saying, Doug?
that's why they use it for the connections on the high voltage conduit.
Yep.
Yep.
That's cool fun fact.
Fun facts.
That moment was brought to you by the education system when it hasn't failed.
You mean when it hasn't failed?
1 and 1 is 3.
Perfect in every
No,
way.
I went to
No
public
So it never
school,
succeeds
you
in
see.
Florida.
5 plus
Dying.
4 is 8.
Yeah, they can.
I'm gonna tell you what though, if D&D Beyond didn't do the math for me, I wouldn't be able to play this.
Same.
And you can't tell me that it ain't
100% same.
100%.
Also,
Literally on the
I
same
think I fucked my
page.
joint up.
Maybe not the same book, but I'm on the same page.
Yes.
Let me turn this upside right. There we go.
All right. You see in front of you a star map on the table depicting the moons and the constellations of Exandria. Both moons ride across the sky full. Neither one of them is ever full at the same time. And a puzzle that says 2 birds sit in a speckled field. One silver and calm, one scarlet with woe. Nigh all year the red one yields to silver's illusions, mischief and sheltering glow.
Okay.
And Kobolkaz comes up to you and says, "Show me the birds."
Okay.
Huh?
With the picture that's here, wouldn't the birds be the moon?
2 ones, the sun and one's the moon.
So you're pointing at the 2 moons?
That's the only thing that you show. Yeah.
And he raises your hand and says, "Congratulations, you have identified the 2 birds of our Exandrian night sky. One is Ruidus and the other one is Katha. And you have won the competition, Evie, and you get the Medal of Wit."
And the only reason why I said that was because when I first read it, I was seeing like the 2 birds, but you said it was a picture of the moons and one silver, and if you guys didn't know, the second moon is red.
Right? The Medal of Wit is a wondrous item. You can press it to your temple as an action. Doing so gives you advantage on intelligence checks and intelligence savings throws for 1 hour. Once used, it cannot be used again and becomes non-magical.
That's fun, Evie.
So you have a medal. You have a Medal of Wit, which is sculpted and painted to look like the head of a fox.
I'm gonna hand it to Tazcool, and I don't need this thing because like I'm just it's not my thing usually, but you're pretty smart, so maybe this will help you.
Okay.
All right.
And maybe we could get a one of those sacks that like has a super big hole like into the extra dimensionary place, and then we could have like a party bag.
Bag of holding.
That'd be fun. Puts
Yeah.
the metal. Is it a necklace?
It's just a metal. It can be pinned on. It has a pin back on it, or it can be hung on a necklace chain.
Okay, he's planning to do that. He has
All right.
2 necklaces, and in the future,
All right.
he wants to do 3.
All right. So with that, Cobalt Kaz congratulates you and tells you that the contests are over for the day, but they start bright and early for the morning, and you all can retire to the Break and Show Boutique for a well-earned night of rest. Those of you who are suffering from exhaustion will overcome that, and you may restore your spell slots. And we will take up next session with what you guys are doing for the evening and then finishing the contests. And Joe, I feel very badly that you didn't get to participate tonight. The same for you, Pete. But, I mean, we're going to start next time with the pie eating contest if you want to try it again. And go from there.
It's okay.